me more than the shield, because he does continue to wear that during the match. And Lawler is now saying, hey, I want him to take that mask off. And maybe the gloves, too. Yeah.
Here Jerry is bringing the question up to referee Paul Neighbors, and I can't say I blame him.
Well, you know, you have wrestlers that complain about stuff all the time, but Lawler is totally legitimate in what he's complaining about right here. And as you mentioned, there's been talk of an investigation, and Hey, okay, well,
sounds like a plan to me.
Yeah, the King says he won't take it off voluntarily, we'll take it off for it. Here we go, the King against Ta-Gar.
And Lawler again asking the referee to check those gloves again. Ta-Gar wrestles with the complete I call it paraphernalia, the complete outfit. He keeps that hood on, and that the top part of that hood, or the face part of that hood's like a face plate, almost hard plastic. And Lawler taking a shot, looks like, from that glove right away. And those are I'm sure those are reinforced gloves, so those have got to hurt when you get hit by them.
Yeah, they're probably reinforced with lead weights in the knuckles, if the truth be known.
They tie it up now. The King moving in off after Ta-Gar backs him into the corner and throws the right hand, and there you see the result of what happens when you hit that hood.
That's a problem right there. Of course, I guess we got to keep in mind too that it's not legal to hit people with a fist, but still, Lawler certainly has a good point about that hard mask. I'm not sure that should be allowed.
Locking up one more time, Lawler and Ta-Gar. Now Lawler moving in. That's a little bit better. And now it looks like Lawler's going to live up to what he said and take it off right here and now, working on that hood of Ta-Gar. Ta-Gar rolling out of the ring and down on the floor, having to readjust it. Something else to be brought up about this mask that Ta-Gar wears. You can't see his eyes. You can see a reflection, as you see sort of a green-blue reflection, but you can't see the man's eyes. And when you can't see a man's eyes in the ring, how do you wrestle him? That's
very true. Very good point you make there. Yeah, you can't see any of his face, including the eyes. He is just totally blocked out by that mask.
Lawler again approaching the situation with great caution. And now Ta-Gar looks like he wants to lock up with Lawler with that gloved hand. Both men toe-to-toe in the center of the ring. Let's see who gets the advantage of this one. Well, Ta-Gar's going to take advantage. He did the wrong thing to the King. King coming up with some kicks to the midsection. Looked like a punter there practicing for a second.
You don't want to give Lawler an excuse to do that, and that's what Ta-Gar did. And Lawler sees the advantage. And see what happens in a case like that. When the referee has just watched Ta-Gar kick Lawler in the midsection, he's much more forgiving when Lawler retaliates.
Right now, Lawler being extremely cautious, trying to wrestle Ta-Gar, and I don't know if you can really do that, Dave.
I don't either. Lawler is got to be completely concerned. Well, not completely, but he's got to be very concerned with those gloves.
Whoa, beautiful move by the King. Shades of old with a touch of new from Jerry Lawler. What a kick.
He came up to the back of the head, and that's one place that Ta-Gar is quite vulnerable.
And Ta-Gar hit the mat right away. Lawler a little bit more confident now. It's backed off into the corner. And Ta-Gar using the glove to rake across the face. And now with a series of bolo punches to the back of the neck, has the King down on one knee. Now drapes him over that lower rope. And Ta-Gar staying right with him, seizing the opportunity of weakness on the King and going right after him as the referee starting the count. And Ta-Gar gouging and raking at the face of Lawler, now kicking and putting a knee into the back. Boy, Ta-Gar going right after the King in the corner.
Got that fist doubled up, that gloved fist. He was nailing Lawler with it. Here's the King coming back. Blows to the chest in the midsection. He has to stay away from the face. Oh, look out. Strap is down.
Here we go. Whoa, Lawler told the referee to look at what was going on across the studio and then gave it his own Lawler move.
Shall we say he got him in the most vulnerable place on Ta-Gar's body.
And Lawler put into the turnbuckles. Ta-Gar following through. Lawler out of the way. Goes in, rolls him up, has him down. 1, 2, 3, that's it.
That's the day.
Uh-oh, here comes
Embry.
Lawler just nailed Embry with a right hand, and Embry, who came over the top rope into the ring, went out of the ring over the top rope.
He went flying back over as Lawler nailed him with a fist. Embry thought he was going to jump him. Lawler had just defeated Ta-Gar. A tough match here on television today. Embry said, I'm going to catch him when he's celebrating that victory, and Lawler saw him coming. Embry went flying over the top rope. Lawler met him with that big right fist. Embry was just catapulted right back over the ropes, fell on the floor, and as soon as he could get on his feet, he was out of here. He went running out of here. He's gone. The King is gone, too. I tell you what, I wanted to... he was talking about that video. Well, no, we'll show that a little bit later on, I guess. Let's take a look right here. Jerry Lawler has mentioned his partner that he's got, and also we'll have some comments from the King in just a moment. Take a look at this first.
Gave him a little head fake, shoulder fake, and then held up, back to the ropes, and bam, popped him in the jaw. Crowd loving it. Oh, look at this. Fargo has parked himself in Hart's chair. Hart up on the ring apron, got a chain in his hand. Comes down behind, right on the back of the neck of Steve Kern, and Jackie Fargo into the ring, slaps the chops of Jimmy Hart hard, and he busted him that time, really put him down. Man, oh man, he's going after him. Stick. Fargo picks the chair up and wheels the big moon dog. Jackie broke off a piece of the step and just blasted the moon dog. He just hit referee Jerry Calhoun. Well, they wanted to even things up, and I'll tell you, Fargo's done it.